guys.
Just do a quick stretch.
And welcome to another episode of Cooking with Benefits with me, Evan, and me. And today we're doing a twist on a Boerewors roll. So last week we did a braai. Remember that whole Afrikaans braai word, right? Today is Boerewors rolls. And we're not even going to cook it. We're going to stick with the theme of doing a braai, but we're not going to cook it. So actually, the truth is we're doing steak tartare. Okay? So if we go through this, we've got our Boerie roll. We've got all our ingredients. We've got nutmeg over there, allspice, clove, which is one of my worst. I don't like clove. It's good for sore teeth. But this recipe actually asks for it. And coriander seed. Then we got some fillet steak from you know where, Bennett's. We got one egg, because we're going to need the yolk. We've got my tomato sauce that I got from London. Don't you love the bottle? I love the bottle. And I don't know where to get them in Cape Town, so a family friend, cousin brought it for me.
I think you can steal them from the Wimpy.
You could, hey. Then we got some German mustard, only because I find English mustard a bit hot for this. And what do we need in a Boerewors roll? Tomato sauce, mustard, right? Then we've got, this is the whole lot of the spice already roasted. Can you smell that? Can you smell it? No, okay. Roasted, toasted, and blended. Over here, I've got a little bit of vinegar, some chopped gherkin, some chopped raw onion, and then we're going to finish it off with an onion and roasted onion and garlic puree. So to get started, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start slicing my meat. We're going to start with the meat, and we're going to cut it into teeny tiny little pieces. You can also put it through a mincer if you've got one. I've already sliced it, as you can see. So we just pop it on top of each other. Alden, do you want to come in on this? I don't know if you want to. And we're just going to give it a little slice under a knife. We try to keep our knives sharp. And then let me tell you, because we haven't seen each other for about 2 weeks. And boy, have I been busy for the last 2 weeks. I've been to Johannesburg and back. I know you guys are thinking that's not far. And then Kenya and back. Okay? And in Kenya, I work with one of the most amazing like little lodges called Ishara. It's one of my favorite little places on the earth to go. And you guys will sometimes see snippets of me putting it in on my Instagram posts. For those who are on my Instagram group, like, subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, the whole works, guys. You got to just love it all, right? And you'll see that I had a whole lot of lions that were walking towards me. And I went hot air ballooning, guys. That was a lot of fun for 20 minutes. The other 40 minutes, I kind of was like, will this come to an end? I sound like a bit of a spoiled brat, I'm sure. All right. So, so far we got some cut up beef, which is just going to give it quite a very fine huckety-huck under this knife. All right. I know it's not very exciting watching me chop, I'm sure. Have anyone got any questions so far about my take on a Boerewors roll? No? Kami, anything from you?
Well, I'm just very excited because that's probably one of my favorite foods. And
Boerewors or steak tartare?
well, the Boerewors. I didn't know that steak tartare was an option for a Boerewors roll. So
pop that
I'm
to the-
learning something today.
Okay, so just give that a good chop under a knife. And then, are you in there, Alden?
Yeah.
Can you hear that chopping?
We can hear it, we can see it.
Can we hear it over the music? And then we're going to just place it in a glass bowl so you guys can continue seeing what we're doing. So in there is our steak. Then we're going to take our onion. Now, guys, there are lots of ways to cut an onion. This, I find, is one of the best ways to do it when you want to do it really fine. So we just give it a And you just be careful because obviously it's sharp knives and you don't want to cut yourselves. I mean, and I promise you I've done it enough times to know I don't want to do it again.
What was one of the dishes you made at the lodge?
So one of the dishes we did make was a lobster roll,
Oh, wow.
which was loads of fun. We baked our own brioche because we needed brioche buns. And maybe one day we'll do that here. And then we topped it with that caviar that we got last week, which was delicious.
Aquatia.
That's it. And they've started following us as well.
Oh, great.
Yes. So look how nice and fine that is. So that is nice and fine for onions. And we get, so a Boerewors roll normally needs onions. So in that goes a little bit of gherkin in our Boerie roll. Okay. And then now for the fun part. Some mustard in there.
German or English?
This is the German mustard.
Yes.
Some Orgol tomato sauce. This is great. Then just enough to wet it, yes? In a separate bowl, I've got little tiny eggs, guys, because I'm only doing a little amount, so we'll just do...
Is this dinner for one again? Yeah.
Correct. For one very hungry me.
Exactly.
The kitchen not thinker, George.
Oh, kitchen think. I know kitchen think. That's a friend of mine. And then, so we give that and then a little bit of vinegar, just to give it that Boerewors thing.
At least if Leanne was here, she'd be really upset because she's got two kids
Two
and a
kids.
husband to feed.
I know, and I'm going like, I've got me to feed.
Yeah.
Now goes in that really delicious Boerie spice. Be liberal with it. And then we can just mix it all through. Look how yummy that's looking. And you don't want it to be too dry, guys. And that's the other thing with tartare. It's like you go to restaurants and there's not enough egg yolk in it or seasoning, and people put mayo into it. Season nicely with some salt. Right. And we're going to let that sit just for a little while we make our Melba toast. So, Melba toast. We've got our...
Nice loves from TikTok.
Right. Oh, and there's one more ingredient that's in the oven, which we're going to take out now. Some bone marrow. Yummy. All right. So we'll add some of that bone marrow fat in a moment. Bread knife. We're going to slice that down. And just do a few.
Those are like little mini Melba toasties.
Correct.
Oh my goodness.
And then we're going to just pop a little bit of olive oil on this. And then into an air fryer. Right. We've got some nice olive oil. Yum. All right. I'm going to take all of this away. Pop this into the air fryer. Alden, do you want to follow me to the air fryer? Eh? Do you want to follow? Keep coming. Little air fryer. All we do is we just pop them in.
TikTok, I'm not allowed to walk there. I'll be in the way.
She'll get into trouble. We don't want her to get in trouble.
I'll be in the way.
Okay, and it goes on. We put it in for on 180 for 4 minutes, and we should have delicious Melba toast. Woohoo! All right. So now we can pack all of this away. And what do you know? Melba toast ready to rumble.
Oh,
Okay, let's pop that away.
delish.
Everything we don't need packed away.
I like how little the pieces are. It's so cute.
Thanks.
Oh.
Okay, so guys, what also was made earlier was a roasted garlic and onion puree, right? So we got that. To add to our fat, we got the bone marrow fat going in. Alden can eat this. This is the good news, guys. Okay. And
Last 2 meals Aldi can actually eat.
yes, and the only way to know that it tastes right is to actually. That is delicious.
Is that raw meat, basically?
That is raw meat.
Oh my goodness.
Not even basically, realistically.
Actually.
Actually, yes. On the plate, a little ring. Little snack. Oh, this is so unctuous. That bone marrow fat just did everything.
What inspired you to make this dish?
What inspired me to make this dish?
Yes.
Boerewors, yes, last week. It was like having a braai. And then Alden said, well, what can I eat? I don't eat Boerewors. And then I was like, well, would you eat tartare? And he was like, yes. So I was like, great, let's do
Yes.
Boerewors tartare.
That's very kind of you to consider, Eldon.
I have my moments.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so now we just take this bone. We'll just dig in here. Just put little pieces on there as well.
Yummy.
Okay. We've got the fat on there already. Then we take our little piping bag of onions. So we just do that.
Sure, we've got lots of hearts here on TikTok already.
So we've got enough onion with our Boerewors, right? And this is how you know I'm a chef. I've got one of these, everybody. Aldi, look at that. And
Hold on, show me again, please.
little set of tweezers. This is like the most chefy thing anyone could have. It's like, I've always tried to work out why people have these.
Chefy tweezers. And what are you drinking?
Drinking that Red Bull Zero with an X. I'm still trying to work out why they confuse us so terribly. And then we're just going to take some fresh parsley and we're just going to garnish our plate up, because why not make it look pretty?
Denise is on TikTok.
Oh, it's Denise. Denise, fly
Hi,
safe.
Denise. Fly safe, Denise.
Yeah, it's fly safe. She's on her way. Okay. And then just a few little pieces of that. We can put another piece there and one more
She
piece.
says thank you.
Oh, she's welcome.
And she gave you the #1 gifter badge on TikTok.
Oh, that's nice. I don't know what that is, but I got one. Okay. Just wipe that. Then we take a little bit more of this delicious, yummy bone marrow oil. Let's pop some around here. Crack of black pepper just around.
Oh, there's your...
There is our Melba toast ready to rumble. And here is my take. And then we just finish it with a little dusting as well of the spice. Just to make sure we've got enough Boerewors flavor on this plate.
So the whole concept is that this tastes like a
A
Boerewors
Boerewors-
roll.
So this will taste like, so here's our roll. And there's our Boerewors. Onion smear like you'd do in a pan. Just blitz down, made into a puree. Add some roasted garlic and some parsley for garnish. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen, on episode 13?
Everyone's accepted this
Have they accepted
with
it?
grace.
Oh, that is good. So
Well, can you taste it for us?
I'm going to. So I'm going to take that piece of Melba toast. Alden, are you watching? Okay. You watching, Alden?
Yes.
That little bit of fatty, delicious. Oh, look at that. That just, look how that just like falls onto that piece of toast. Beautifully.
But you're biased because you made it, so you have to be honest.
It's hard to tell in the first bite. So you're always going to have a second. And really what's happening is Carmi's going, I don't eat anymore.
Yeah, leave me some.
Oh, look at that,
Or more
guys.
importantly, leave LD some. The garlic and onion puree was delicious, Denise said. Did she taste it?
I think she may have, yes.
Okay.
So guys,
All right.
like I was saying, I was in the Masamara with a whole lot of animals. And it's quite interesting there that you actually cannot eat any game in the Masamara. It's against the law,
Good.
which is very interesting. And every time I look at an animal and the lion gets there first, you know what I say? Oh, I'm really disappointed. I mean, there was a killing of a buffalo the last time I was there. And that buffalo looked delicious.
Evan.
It wasn't my fault. So I'm going to try this one more time. Waited for my palate to clear. Actually, you know what? Best way to clear it?
Can you just let me going to like and subscribe, please?
I will, but after I put this in my mouth. Or, while you're waiting, if you double tap, like and subscribe, tap, tap, I'll put this in my mouth. You ready? 1, 2, subscribe. That is good.
What do we put with our discount code?
We do have discount codes. So, Global, Brabantia, Scanpan, and Joseph and Joseph. If you use C Cooking, W with B Benefits, 15 on any of those websites, you'll get a 15% discount and help my channel grow. So thank you for joining us
Awesome.
today.
Do you know what your next dish is?
I haven't even thought about it. But I'll tell you what, we'll leave it to our viewers. We'll do a poll this week,
Awesome.
sweet or savory, and you guys let us know and we'll see who wins. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Cooking with Benefits with me, Evan, and lovely Kwame in the background, the voice you hear. One day you'll see what she looks like. What a treat.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks so much. Have a good evening.
So bye, TikTok.
Bye, TikTok. It's been beautiful.